welcome to another episode of CineBeards.
Hi.
Markus isn't with us this
Markus
week.
is no longer with us
Again?
for this week.
There is a good chance we will have past Markus
A Markus mini
showing up in this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How do we manage that?
Hey, I can't record voice lines, but you have my blessing to put these through a text-to-speech robot.
Witchcraft mostly?
Basically, he's just going to send me some generic Markus statements, maybe talk about his time in the theater.
He was in the theater?
I'm a spicy, yeah.
He's gonna
Next
talk.
thing,
He's gonna talk about how Apostle is good.
next thing you'll be talking about
God,
video
he's wrong
games.
about that.
He's very wrong about that.
I look forward to agreeing with one of these two camps.
Well, one of them is right. It's us.
We'll see. We'll see.
No, we have seen it.
I will be the
you can trust
final
us to be
arbiter.
objective because Netflix plays both, I guess.
Well, yeah.
Netflix. I can't. What did you do? What did
Talk
you do
with
the
the
podcast?
words.
Okay, so Netflix,
Netflix pays Markus.
Markus, so
There
he's
we go.
not
There we go.
objective.
Thanks, guys.
In our defense, it's
not my
very
fault.
hot.
Yeah, it is 1100 degrees. I'm not good at science.
1100,000 degrees.
Yeah.
Yes.
But either way, Markus isn't here, so it's just me, Jason Musikanth, as always, Dion van Heerden,
Hi!
and Thomas Sharp.
That is also my name.
Even that I messed up.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Because
I
we all
just-
know that he's Sharp Thomas.
Is the heat affecting you too?
Yes.
All right then.
Yeah,
It's gonna be.
yeah.
It's gonna be good.
This is gonna be the best one ever.
Okay,
It's
so
always the best one ever.
first things first. I mean, it's a pretty obvious thing, not really news as such, but Kevin Feige has confirmed that the trailer for the next Avengers will drop by the end of the year.
I honestly don't want to see that trailer, and Disney shouldn't even need to have one, unless it shows Korg.
Who is Kevin Feige and what AMS and Avengers?
Kevin Feige is
Mr.
the soon-to-be
Phage to his
recipient
friends.
of a Creative Visionary Award.
Alright.
So he can
see real good.
No,
No, you
but
can imagine
he can't see that
real good.
but like he can make it up really good when he looks.
Oh, yeah.
So he's actually
like,
blind. He's like Daredevil.
Yeah, so he looks at someone and he's like, you are wearing clown makeup and a funny hat.
That's pretty
But the person
creative.
isn't.
That's pretty creative.
Yeah.
And then he's in the Joker movie.
Yeah.
And Avengers is like a superhero, but different.
Superhero?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, cool.
Think it's something you'd be into?
Like Watchmen. Like Captain Metropolis.
Like,
Captain Metropolis.
like Meteor Man.
Oh,
Captain
Meteor Man.
Metropolis and his
Meteor
big
Man,
blue penis.
The first superhero movie.
Oh, Captain Metropolis. That took me too long to get there.
Ooh, it is warm.
Oh, it is bad. It's not good.
But yeah, we're gonna get the trailer this year,
Yeah, apparently.
apparently.
They've also finished shooting Spider-Man. And also filming his movie.
Oi.
Hey,
Uncle
but yeah,
Ben or
Far From Home's wrapped filming as well.
when?
That's good.
When did the reshoot start?
That's a good question.
Well, the Shazam reshoots have started. I know you haven't watched
Shazam,
it.
and
Yeah.
then they cancelled it, and then it was Shazarn't.
No, that wasn't very good. Are you complaining now
I
on the
never
heat
said it
too?
was good.
I just said it was good. It was just said it. It's up to the people to decide.
Yeah, I'm not the final arbiter of what's good and bad.
I'm just the messenger.
Something very cool happening in America, and I hope we're gonna get it here.
Oh yeah, like a cold front.
Is that
Hey.
just an aggressive cold front?
Yeah.
But for about a week,
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm saying about when it is actually a week. They're gonna be screening
'Cause
the
there'll
new
be some-
Halloween in IMAX there.
There'll be some pedant in the comments who's gonna be like, well, it's not a week 'cause it starts at 8 a.m. on the first
We
day.
don't have enough
and it
fans to have
ends at-"
attracted pedants.
True.
Yeah.
We need more listeners before we can get the assholes.
There's a very attractive gold pendant in the comment sections occasionally.
I need to read our comments more.
Yeah, because you never comment on them. So
Why
how
would
do
I watch it on PlayStation?
You-
How do I comment on PlayStation?
No one knows.
Can you?
You can
I
do
don't
it.
know.
You can
I'm
do
sure
it.
you
You can do it
can,
on
yeah.
Xbox.
You must be able to.
I've never seen a comment section on PlayStation, which is great. Which is why
I think that's
my
for the
preferred way
best.
of watching
Yeah.
YouTube. Yeah,
So really, Halloween on IMAX.
the new one
Yes, yeah.
on
yeah.
IMAX. Why didn't you say so? That sounds amazing.
That's what I said like 10 minutes ago.
No.
I will be
10 minutes.
I will be telling my.
Wait, looking at the recording.
Zero-
okay.
zero
0.1 minutes ago.
Yeah?
I'll be telling my little sister to go watch it on IMAX, and she will report back.
She's just
her
gonna rub it in
findings.
your face.
Well, like she fucking does with everything that she watches on IMAX. Like she watched The First Man on IMAX just casually. She said it was amazing, by the way.
just an old skeleton
Yeah.
on the IMAX.
You could have gone biblical, would have been better. Smoother joke.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is
well.
hot.
Jason almost spits out his coffee.
Which is also hot.
It's a theme for the day.
Yeah, so that's hopefully going to come to IMAX here. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Because I know we are
Hopefully.
going to get Overlord on IMAX here.
What's Am's Overlord?
It's the remember when we were talking about Comic-Con trailers that came out? And I brought up the Nazi
J.J. Abrams'
super
Nazi
science.
zombies.
Oh!
The like big budget Nazi super science for the
Yeah,
first time
yeah,
ever.
yeah.
That's gonna come on IMAX.
Here.
Here.
Are you
Yeah.
sure of that?
Next week, Wednesday, is the premiere at the IMAX.
Nice. Yes, please.
Yeah.
I do want
Wait,
to.
is it next week, Wednesday, or Wednesday after? I
What's
don't
showing
know.
on
how
IMAX here now?
I'm not sure what's on the IMAX.
I want to see that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But it's not like I'm the recommendations for what to see in the cinema guy.
No.
That would be insane.
It is him, Thomas.
Oh shit, you should. Okay.
Oh, it's not you, Jason.
Yeah, it's Marcus. So.
Yeah.
No, there's
You're off the-
Marcus.
you're off the
Let's
hook
see what
this
Marcus has to say about that.
My time in the theater made me feel like a young Jeff Bridges. We even
Classic Marcus.
What a kidder.
I can't believe we just interrupted him again. Like every time we try to speak, we just interrupt him.
Wait.
we even got to have
Well,
fun.
that's an interesting start to that sentence, Marcus. Man, I'm gonna have to jump in here.
With something else.
That's something else being Wonder Woman's release date has changed from,
Yes.
what was it, November of next year
Yeah.
to June of the...
June 2020.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for this Wonder Woman sequel. I bet it has at least 3 leg warmers.
I'm happy with well, not happy with it, but
No, well, I mean,
They're getting out of the way of Star Wars.
yeah.
yeah, and also
But,
gives it more time. More
No,
time for.
Star Wars is on the decline, haven't you heard?
Oh yeah, Star Wars
yeah.
is dead. It just gives what I like about it is it gives Warner Brothers more time to impose their unique creative vision on it.
Why would you do that?
Why would you say these horrible things?
The thing is,
Don't
If
you have faith
Aquaman-
in Warner Brothers?
if Aquaman is a success in any way, they're going to have reshoots to make it more like Aquaman. And if it's a failure in any way, they're going to have reshoots to make it less like Aquaman.
Yeah.
I just think of a CGI out any water. It's just characters walking with umbrellas like bent forward. It's just like a sunny
It's gonna
day.
be like Spider-Man all over again.
Did you see?
The puddle stickers.
puddle stickers.
Fucking amazing. That is the most self-aware
Yeah.
thing I've ever seen a games company do.
That is beautiful.
For those
Well-
people who aren't aware, there's recently an update to the new Spider-Man game.
Hashtag Puddlegate.
Hashtag Puddlegate, which highlights the outrage, whatever, at the fact that during the E3 trailers from a certain scene, there were lots of puddles, and then in the final release, there were slightly less puddles.
Yeah, but it's not like Digital Foundry did a video on it and
No,
kind of showed that,
no,
hey,
no,
actually
no,
they
no,
improved
no.
the graphics in every single way.
No, I don't think that happened, because I think if that had happened, that outrage wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, because people are rational.
Yeah, and
yeah,
they
people are rational and definitely not crazy.
not insane.
Yeah, and they wait to hear all the facts before forming an opinion.
Indeed. So the studios have now
Wait, none of those things happen.
No, but the studios now
Speaking
put
of
in...
which, the latest trailer for Bohemian Rhapsody.
You were saying, Thomas, the studio
The
has...
studios put in stickers of puddles for the photo mode, which is a hilarious joke.
Nice.
But now Bohemian Rhapsody.
You're not getting away from it.
escape.
I'm just trying to kill myself real quick.
It's gonna take years!
It's worth it.
Fair.
Yeah, I haven't watched the new trailer. What I did see in the thumbnail was that he's wearing like the classic 1974 stage costume, like that they played at the Rainbow and stuff like that, which I fucking love.
It's amazing that you know that.
It
Dude.
is. It's
like
fantastic.
offhand, you're like, oh, the thumbnail. He's wearing...
You can
You're like one of
pinpoint
those
the
comic
moment.
book nerds.
That is literally how I am about Queen. I'm like a Star Wars fan, but for Queen, I guess.
Oh,
Except
so
I actually
you're
love
gonna
it.
hate this
Except I
movie.
actually love them. So, but yeah, the apparent from what I'm hearing and what I'm reading, the concert recreations are amazing. The Malek is apparently amazing, and I know, as I've said before, Mark Martel's doing most of the singing, so that's going to be great. But from what people have said, like the accuracy is just not there. Like,
So your
Well, it's a
worst
biopic.
fears are
It
realized.
really-
I'll definitely go.
Is your consumer advisory more to go watch this as a musical then?
Probably, yeah. Like, I'll definitely go watch it as much as it's gonna possibly pay me to do
Just
so.
for the concert recreations? Or...
Yeah. But and also just so that I'm not talking out of my ass, because like obviously like I'm
You gotta
listening,
back it up.
Yeah, I'm listening to what other people are saying. So, and then I'll have my review.
Look forward to that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go watch it alone, so I
Listeners.
don't hurt any loved ones.
Oh, so you can take Thomas with you.
Yay!
Road trip! It's exciting for me because I don't drive.
Oh, seeing as One Woman Moved, by the way, their slot was now open,
Yeah.
and Terminator 6 has taken that slot.
November next year.
Yeah.
That's a bit soon, isn't it?
That's very soon.
Oh, no, but they have
they're
actually.
filming at the
They've
moment.
already been.
Like,
Sorry, I
that's-
was so still in
I
the mindset of it being in
completely forgot.
development hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they've been like on set photos and stuff already.
Yeah,
so at the
I
very
remember I
least-
saw Linda Hamilton.
Yes,
yeah.
that really cool
Yeah.
thing of Linda. But beyond that, I don't care. Like,
Who's
I
directing
I feel
again?
like I want to care because they've got Linda Hamilton back.
Yeah.
I mean, just...
Wait, though, it's the dude who did Deadpool.
Really?
Oh yes, it's
Yeah,
Tim
see-
Miller. It's Tim Miller. Yeah.
Oh. Shit. Well, like,
yeah,
we
that's
should
a-
care.
that is
Why
actually
don't-
exciting,
Why
yeah.
do we care?
Because I keep forgetting he's doing it, and I think James Cameron's a producer.
And,
on it.
and apparently it will serve as a direct sequel to T2.
Well, that worked out well for
It
Halloween.
worked out well for Halloween.
So who
Did
knows?
work out well for Halloween.
It's spectacularly for Halloween. If
I'm
none
ju-
of you,
I'm just glad
everybody should go watch Halloween. By the
I'm just
way.
glad they're throwing out all the
Trash.
like, yeah, all the trash.
Abject trash.
Yeah. That makes me happy. So if they can,
But Jen
Do it in that
Weiss was
spirit.
so good.
honestly, like Genesis was bad, but there was plenty that I enjoyed in it.
Really, I
Um,
can't say I share the sentiment.
There like there's a lot of shit in there, but there were also a lot of really cool scenes. Like
Oh, scene by scene. Okay.
no,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean.
yeah,
Like I could make myself a 30-minute cut
yeah, you could have a 30-minute supercut of cool stuff,
of cool shit that I really enjoy.
and you just cut around Emilia Clarke, which is nice.
yeah, she's not the worst thing in that movie, which is saying something.
Which is you're saying a lot, actually.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean Arnie was great in it. Like I
mean,
really enjoyed it.
Arnie's just great in most things.
Yeah, I know, but
Because even when he's shit at it, he's still Arnie.
He's still Arnie. Arnie at his shittest is still baseline for everybody else, kind
Yeah.
of. So that's funny.
yeah. So we'll see. Maybe it's good.
Maybe it's good.
And I like Tim Miller, so
Yeah.
not TJ Miller though.
No.
Which is what I wanted to say by accident. I'm sorry.
Dion, you are a butt.
It's almost Halloween.
Marcus.
Good job. Marcus is so much better today, actually. Like
I know,
he's
right?
just he's
on
just
it.
on form. Like normally he's
Just coming out with all his old
normally
classics.
normally he's like super grating and like but today there's just a real energy about him. Like the room just feels good.
We even got to have fun sometimes, when we weren't working late in a definitely wanted theater.
Ha! Good one, Marcus. Yeah. Yeah.
Really? Time in the theatre.
You don't say.
Oh God, I hope he submits some good clips.
So, as you guys probably know, Boba Fett is officially cancelled.
Cancelled. Yeah.
Officially,
Officially,
or
That's what Auntie
Kennedy
Kathleen
has-
said.
has said 100% it is dead. Focusing on the Mandalorian, rather.
Which sucks. I mean, like, I'm totally against the idea of a Boba Fett movie, but it
Yes.
was going to be James Mangold.
Yeah.
And we trust James Mangold.
And he's great. And I think he could have done something super cool.
Yeah, well, it was directly after Solo that they kind of made the decisions to cut back on these things. So, I mean, if Solo was hurt by neckbeards boycotting it because they put a purple-haired lady in Star Wars that came out before it, they kind of hurt themselves because they were all asking for a Boba Fett movie.
Yeah.
Well, that's the classic cutting your nose to spite your face thing. That's
I
exactly what
I
this
can't
is.
imagine that neckbeard boycotts can have enough of an effect that like
No.
a film can literally drop like by $1 billion.
No.
Like
No, it is 100% shitty timing.
Shitty timing with poor marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And was it Lucasfilm who said to Disney that they wanted it in December, or Disney who said to Lucasfilm?
I don't know who said that, but whoever did is the one that done fucked up.
No, the other party's the one that fucked up.
Yeah.
Because it should have been in December. Because
It's like you don't even listen to me anymore.
Not really.
I feel like Markus.
Oh.
Me too, but I can never finish a whole one.
Yeah, but I'm actually kind of relieved that it's dead, because Boba Fett is an overrated, boring
sure.
as fuck character.
For sure.
The only way it could be made a little bit interesting is bringing in the end of the Solo. Now that we know that is happening, bring that sort of underworld crime element into it. But just on face value, was not much to Boba Fett, unless the movie was a complete wow, blowing us out of the water with interesting characterizations
Old man Fett.
Yeah, that we had no idea about, but just on face value, it doesn't fill me with hype. The Mandalorian thing is way more interesting, just on paper, I think.
I guess so. I mean, we
shall see.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, you guys know how people love origin stories, especially when you don't really need one.
Definitely.
Yes. Oh, dude, yes.
Are we getting another Dark Phoenix movie?
No.
I need more Dark Phoenix movies.
I need at least 3.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. It's a SpongeBob SquarePants origin movie.
Oh,
I'm down.
What does that mean?
I'm not even.
I don't know
ironically.
What does that mean?
They're making a third SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
I didn't know there were 2.
There was the original SpongeBob movie that came out ages.
Was that the
David
one with
Hasselhoff.
Antonio Banderas?
With Hasselhoff.
I'm gonna go on record as saying that I unironically love pretty much everything SpongeBob.
Do you know, I don't think I've ever watched an episode.
I enjoy the shit out of it, and I enjoyed the first film. I didn't see the second one.
I did enjoy the second film. It wasn't great. I can objectively say that it was not
The
a
first,
good movie.
well, I know
but
the first
enjoyed
one
it.
was super fun. Like
Now that we
there's
win.
but by our powers combined, there's something like manic and self-aware and meta about it. That's
Alright.
just like, I don't know, like it feels like a cartoon that we would make if we made if we had to make like a Silly Kids cartoon.
All right.
It's one of those real like late 90s kind of that sort of
typical humor and
Courage the Cowardly Dog and Eddie
Yeah,
Eddie.
like,
It sort of
those
fits
are-
in with those a bit.
those are fun.
And the films were just because they can do whatever they want, so it's just completely. There are actually like some properly hilarious sequences.
like I said, I've
I've watched episodes here and there, and I watched the movies, but I never watched it religiously.
Yeah.
Spongebob had exactly one good episode. The Krabby Patty training video.
There was a phase when my brother was younger when I sort of watched it fairly regularly and really it's obviously it's still
It's
a cartoon.
it's a kids cartoon. I mean,
but super enjoyable and crazy. So I'm always up for more. I like anything that can be, as I say, that sort of self-aware, tongue-in-cheek, winking at the adults kind of thing, and just has full license to do whatever the hell crazy shit it wants, and kind of gets away with it. I feel a kinship with it. So
fair enough.
Another movie, great. Anything's better than anemic, dull, these 3D animated fucking kids films that you see, like the super generic, like Christmas themed ones, like
the
the
ones
horse wanting or donkey or whatever wanting to be a reindeer.
the ones that animation studios you've never heard of are pumping out.
Like I'd much rather take a kid to watch something completely insane.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's going to be mainly CG, the film.
Yeah.
And it's going to be heavily focused on like origin stories for all the residents of Bikini Bottom.
Honestly, like I'm probably losing some street cred here because you know how much I have.
A lot.
I'll watch the
People
shit
on the
out of
streets
that.
fear you.
They do.
I will watch the shit out of that.
Interesting to see it in CG though. Was there
I think
CG in the previous film?
The last film took place like in the real world, as it were.
Yeah, and the first film also had like CG sequences and stuff, which were fine. So.
And they were good.
Yeah.
Is it the same animation studio doing it, or
I'm not sure. I don't know the animation studio that worked on this one or the last one.
fair enough?
So
I mean, if it's as enjoyable for what it is as Dion says,
as far as
it
those
doesn't
things
sound like
go,
a bad thing.
I'd watch that ahead of just so many other things.
Ahead of VeggieTales.
Yes.
What's that?
It's a Christian thing.
Oh,
You wouldn't understand.
I wouldn't.
It's like weird Christian propaganda using sentient vegetables.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
That's pretty much a perfect
I swear to
summation
God.
of it.
And I'm sure it works gangbusters.
Yeah, kids are just like
Kids, like, look, if kids are a bit hesitant about religion, they definitely love vegetables. Someone made that sales pitch ironically,
And they were like, yes!
they were like, oh shit.
Oops.
the Pope was like, "Get it done, make it happen."
Is the Pope a vampire?
Probably.
Maybe, actually.
So they're making another Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Without Johnny Depp,
They're making it a
without
reboot.
Johnny. Kill me.
Wow!
That's a
I've never seen Dion come from super hype to the least hype ever so quickly.
Oh man,
There was such,
very enjoyable.
such joy in your fucking face, and then there was abject misery.
that was devastating.
I was like a fun vampire there. Like I destroyed yours and gained it.
Wow, really? A
Yeah.
reboot?
So
I'm
this
not
franchise of ours is really tired. People have completely lost interest, and we're losing pretty much like the only draw that it still had for a mainstream audience.
Let's make it
Let's
reboot,
do it again.
and let's make it YA.
Fuck you.
I will get behind a Pirates reboot if it has zero Johnny Depp and like 7 Dead Seas
Great story,
and
Marcus.
Blackwater.
Good story, Marcus.
Always a banger.
Yeah, so fuck that Pirates of the Caribbean reboot nonsense.
That's a terrible idea.
That's an appalling. Like, it doesn't even make business sense.
No,
because
it makes no sense.
there hasn't been enough time. Like, say it was a dead franchise and it was being rebooted for the new generation, fresh coat of paint, all that. It hasn't been out of public consciousness long enough for
So
it to
people
get a
are just
fresh
going to view it
slate.
as like a sequel with an all new cast.
Yeah, and be pissed about it.
Yeah. I don't know.
And I bet you everything they can't get Hans back.
That's for sure. Well, in fairness, yeah.
Because the last movies that I watched, it shows that he's no longer doing the sound.
The last one, literally,
Fucking hell.
the most recent one,
Yeah,
it
Curse of
literally
Salazar or
used
whatever.
original recordings from previous films. Like, they didn't even bother re-recording
That
a
is
lot of the
the
music.
laziest shit ever.
Yeah, it was garbage.
They got nothing left. They're scraping the bottom of the barrel. Well, it seems like they're trying to make a new barrel out of pieces of the old barrel. Really. So, I don't know. It just seems like a bad idea.
It's a bad idea.
Oh god.
Yes.
What?
It's the first picture of Mila Jovovich
From Monster Hunter, which has started principal photography a week ago here in the sunny SA. Let me see that picture. I want to be
she
angry
looks
too.
like she's dying a heat stroke.
That looks like someone dying of heat. Is it weird that by looking at that photo I know where they're shooting?
Yeah, because that's just her face and the ground.
That's in Calvinia. I'll bet almost anything that's being shot in Calvinia.
Oh, there's a big sign that says Calvinia. And also one that says, "Hi, Thomas."
in the thing it says #Calvinia.
I knew it. No, they normally go up to Calvinia to shoot a lot of desert stuff because it's a really film-friendly town.
Also, what's great is her character's name is the same name that I gave my Palico in Monster Hunter
Are you
World.
fucking serious?
What is it?
Artemis. Because that's the name of my real-life kitty cat. So I made my Palico. A Palico is basically a calico cat that is also your pal.
Yes.
So it's a Palico.
I'm very upset by... I mean, I didn't even play Monster Hunter, and I'm just so upset.
Do you know what I'm really excited about?
That they're bringing it to the real world.
No.
They're making it cross-dimensional.
Yeah, I know.
No, just that Ron Perlman's in Cape Town and we might get to meet him. He's here.
Bring me Perlman!
So yeah, Monster Hunter, yay.
Yay.
Oh, yeah, and then
Actually, you know what? I'm just pretending to be excited for Thomas's...
Thank you.
Yeah,
For my fragile
I'm not
heart.
actually excited.
there is nobody I know less excited about it than our artist Jared.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Well, he's got like 1,000+ hours in Monster Hunter World.
So casual
alone.
fan then.
Yeah.
And
Super
he
cash.
absolutely despises every single Resident Evil movie that came out after the first one.
The first one was pretty fun though.
So
I need to see that again.
he's not pleased.
The first one has this hilarious fact shelf life thing that it suffers from, because in the movie the Red Queen's rattling off about something and she's talking through the properties of the T-virus and she's like, yes, after death the hair and fingernails continue to grow even though they don't.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but like that was an old fact, but we now know different, so it's a hilarious representation of like fact shelf life.
Nice.
But otherwise,
The
it's
more
really fun.
you know.
We even got to have fun sometimes.
Shut up, Marcus.
Hey, come on.
Let him finish.
Yeah.
You're just talking about he said the same thing that he said 15 minutes ago. Exactly the same thing.
You didn't let him finish it then.
We've got to be consistent.
I know where it's going.
And then our last little story for tonight. Let me just make sure.
It's called Fortnite.
Sorry.
That's what all the
Our
kids
last-
are into.
Really?
No, it was either that or heroin. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm sure they have.
From what I've heard, they're very similar properties.
So keeping children away from us.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Why aren't more children playing Fortnite?
Yeah. Or doing heroin
Yeah,
while playing Fortnite.
yeah.
I mean,
Performance
that's what
enhancing.
kids do.
It's esports.
The Rock and Jason Statham spin-off from the Fast and the Furious franchise is further causing rifts between themselves
Oh, more
and the main line.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah?
Because apparently there was some kind of oral agreement between one of the longtime producers of the Fast and Furious movies and the production behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And when they sent in the contract, it was completely different to what they agreed on.
Wait, for the contract from whom?
The contract from the producers.
Yeah?
Well,
For
the main producers, because
Yeah.
he was also
The main production house.
main production
That's
house.
making the spin-off.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The contract that they sent him had like next to nothing of what they agreed on.
Yeah?
And I think it was a flat fee that they were offering him in the new contract as opposed to like a percentage of sales. And
Ooh,
like
that's liable to make people angry.
he's suing. He's lawyered up.
Who's
and he's-
suing?
The producer
Ah.
He's getting litigious.
Yes. Neil H. Moritz.
Okay.
Esquire.
Yes. So
Oh, dear.
he's lawyered up.
Do you know what I find?
That's definitely not going to cause more friction between the two.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
Tyrese's moment. He's gonna bust out.
Well,
It's really strange that these movies have not actually picked up their own independent production house by now.
Yeah.
Like, why do they not have a Fast and the Furious production company making these movies anymore? They are their own self-sustaining movie machine.
Well, no,
thing,
they're
yeah.
sustaining Paramount. It's Paramount who does it.
I think it's
Universal.
But Paramount's got Transformers. What do they need Fast for?
They need to combine the two.
That's for sure.
Yo.
But
They should.
Vin Diesel, is he actually available for future Fast and the Furious movies?
Oh, he's a producer on them.
Is it? Because I know he's doing the Mel Gibson, the Passion sequel.
Bloodshot.
No, the Passion of Christ 2, starring
Passion of the Christ.
Vin
Electric
Diesel.
Jim Caviezel.
Dion,
the
you
Weasel.
are a
You
butt.
fucking got the
Vin
right of it there,
Diesel.
Marcus. Dion is an asshole.
I apologize.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
That's a fucking
No,
lie.
you don't.
Well, Vinny D's also in town, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's being a bit of a dick, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
How so?
Oh, just like not really showing up on set and being an asshole to people when he does.
That's what he does.
I know where he's staying.
Nice. Well, hey, he and I can compare paunches. We'll bond.
Do it.
And then I can tell him my great Vin Diesel joke.
He'll love it. He'll sign up immediately for Passion of the Christ 2.
He'll,
Messiah Strikes Back.
this time he's pissed.
Yeah.
He'll phone up Mel.
Hey, Jesus. See, the catering in heaven was great. Shut up.
Bang, 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 bang. I don't know how the Bible went.
Greenlit.
But how's he going to drive a car out of a thing if he's Jesus? Would he drive a car on water?
No, it's a magic car, like in Age of Empires when you put in the cheat codes.
It's an automatic.
Oh, okay. Automatic
But he still
cars like
changes the
go-karts.
gears.
Hmm?
Fucking hell.
You said it.
You did say it. Alright, so that's a shorter episode this week. It's amazing how smoothly words.
Yeah, this went without Marcus trying to talk under us.
Wow, you guys are dicks.
What about the Rise of the Superman trailer?
I'm literally reading this off a
I
cue
have not
card
seen the
that
Rise
you
of
are
the Superman
holding.
Trailer.
The what?
Rise of the Superman.
Oh, is that the...
It's
I've
the-
seen some footage from it.
It's the direct continuation from the Death of the Superman movie that came out earlier this year.
Yeah?
And now we're getting...
BVS.
Yeah. But like way better.
Okay.
Not by much, actually. But now we're getting the Rise of the Superman, which is in the comic books what happens when Superman dies or goes into his healing coma. All of these Superman pretenders show up in various stages of weirdness.
Is one of them Nicolas Cage?
Kind of, actually.
Sweet. I'm in.
Well, one of the Spider-Men is Nicolas Cage. The Spider-Verse movie. Nick Cage is voicing
Spider-Noir.
Spider-Man Noir.
Oh, yes.
I thought you were making that joke.
I am, because it's like the fourth time we've said it.
Shit. I am slow on the uptick.
You're undercutting the undercutting of this joke.
Yes!
It's like he's got
So-
your back, but in a weird way.
Meta undercuttage.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Alright, so... Have a happy Halloween. Watch The Haunting of Hill House.
Yes, that's your
Oh,
recommendation.
thanks, Marcus.
You're welcome. Netflix sent his check to me this week.
Zing.
But yeah, seriously, watch it. It's super... I watched 9 episodes in one day when I was sick. And then I stopped after the 9th. I didn't finish the last one, or I didn't start the last one because the 9th one gave me what is till to date the biggest jump scare
Gave you spook.
I've ever had.
Big spook.
It fucked
Big
me up.
spook.
Yeah.
So, I think Incredibles 2 is out on the 5th on DVD. So, that's
What
my
Amazon
recommendation.
DVD?
It's a medium used to record things for
Like-
all time.
Like a poor people Blu-ray.
Kinda, yeah.
A poor ray.
But I think it comes out on Blu-ray too, so that's fine.
It's a blue collar ray.
Hey!
It's actually not bad.
Let's close off that joke.
Crab it.
Oh, Clark's looking at other things.
Dion, you are a butt.